Welcome back to Civ 5. And we have a problem. I just realized in the tech tree... I hate myself sometimes. I just realized in the tech tree that samurai do cost iron. I thought for sure they were one of those units that didn't require the resource. And we have one iron left. We have a swordsman, and we have a catapult. I don't think one catapult's going to be enough. My game is loading. There we go. To take Thebes, which is not good. Which means this spot looks really tempting if they're not putting a city there. The Maya have no iron at all. We have this tile right here. That's 2. And I can't quite reach this iron here. By buying the tile, that is. Right? Yeah. So from the city, 1, 2, 3 to the fish. And I can't get that hill tile. 1, 2, 3 to this desert, and I'm just outside of the range of the iron. So this is bad. I really wanted to use the samurai, and it's looking like it's not going to happen. Because I'm thinking that having 2 catapult would be significantly better than having an extra samurai. This is unfortunate. Very unfortunate. I think they just... Yeah, the Mayans just converted my city over there. Metal casting gets us a workshop, which I must have missed this in the last episode with America. I was trying to move food around. This says workshop is required to move hammers around, so there must be a building that is required to move food. And when I was trying to move it, I didn't have that building. So, good to know. Still learning these things. Let's see. We got a horseman in this barbarian camp. I'm thinking if I can get... Well, let's move this worker over here. He can start building a farm there. But I'm thinking maybe if he comes into these woods, I can hit him with the catapult, and then the warrior might be able to fare better against it. I don't think I have a lumber mill yet, if I recall correctly, but I'll take a look. So I'm 17 turns from getting the samurai, which I unfortunately won't be able to use very well. I think that I need to build as many composite bowmen and catapults as possible. Horse for truffles. I don't need horse. What I need is iron. I need iron, my friend. I don't want to deal with him because he's... Well, I wouldn't do that trade anyway, but he's also not doing well with Assyria. So I'm going to kind of like hang back and see who is doing the best as far as that goes. Who's faring better, I should say, in that battle. I don't think I can hit over the woods. No, I cannot. So, Oh, we do have lumber mills. Good. Alright, if I remember correctly, I think that we struck a deal with Babylon, so we can go through their land now. We have open borders for 30 turns or something like that. Alright. Build me a farm. I don't know. This is iffy now. I'm a little less confident now that I'm not going to have samurai to help me out. And yeah, we should go with barrage for this. I really want to clear this camp out over here, so hopefully we can do that and kind of get back in time. Let's see. Move the catapult up there. Kyoto. Oh man. My last iron. Yeah, I need to do catapult. I hate to say it, but it's just going to be so much better for attacking that city. Tokyo still does not have a barracks. And I do need a barrack. I don't really want to produce units that don't have upgrades. So we can do that and get at least one more bowman out of... I can get one more out of this city, so hopefully that works out. Let's see. Yeah. That looks alright. That city's growing really well. For being in a heavily... why did this stop working? That's strange. For being in kind of like a food poor area, but those wheat tiles are really going to help, so should be a good production city. Maybe I can put some wonders in there. Oh god. These guys and their religions. There's China. China's never a good thing. So, it seems to me that this horseman is not going to move out just yet, so I think we're okay to kind of attack him with our catapult in the open. I hope I'm not wrong about that. Why is this guy... He won't build it. Build the damn thing. All the way through. Influence over Cahokia has decreased. So I lost 3 happiness there. Yearn for something to dazzle. They believe the Great Wall. That's not going to happen from us. Man, this map just continues to amaze me. How it's... Everybody's so accessible. I really thought there would be more of a... more of an element of, I don't know. Kind of like the continents map where you couldn't reach everybody right away. Alright, let's clear this out. I think that swordsman should fare fairly well against the horseman. Alright, so everything in the capital is pretty much improved except for these plains tiles, which I'm not too worried about at this time. God, this makes no sense how this is expanding to me. But, what can I do? I'm gonna head over to this wheat here, because that's gonna pop in a few turns. So I don't know. I think I can take the Mayan capital. I think I should be okay. I'm just disappointed I'm not gonna really be able to use the samurai. Had I taken the time to... no. 6 gold per turn? Nah. You can't trust Wu. I'm not looking to trade with anybody just yet. Oh god, they just popped out another barbarian over here. It is a archer. Okay. So we do that. Hit this guy, we should be good. And then... Bam. Nice. That's cleared out. We go ahead and take that. So we're all good. I can leave my scout over there to keep the fog busted, so we don't have to worry about Behringer Crater? Huh. So we don't have to worry about, I don't know, more barbarians showing up in our back door. Alright, so the objective, I'm going to take this out and then cross over. That'll give us a 4th worker, too, so we'll have 1 for each city, which is pretty nice, I would say. Oh, just built a damn lumber mill. Why does it keep stopping? 9 turns. We need a little more culture in Satsuma, if I had to say. Woo. Again, everybody wants to give me horses. I have no interest in horses whatsoever. I just don't use them very much. Let me know if I'm missing out on something there. They just don't, they don't really impress me too much. I would say if I... Oh god. I would say if they, if I felt a little overmatched by an enemy, that I would use them to kind of pillage the land, but I don't really need that at this point, I don't think. Now Egypt is sending a missionary up to convert our people. Okay, and everything's built here too. I need this stupid profit, that's a profit, away from our land so I can move into that tile and improve it. And now this warrior does have an upgrade, which means upgrading him to something Wouldn't be a bad idea. I think I have enough melee units, really, for the most part. Yeah, there he goes. Now it's now we're Islamic. Funny seeing the AI fighting over this. Alright, there we go. Might not be a bad idea to take a spearman with us also. But... okay, I'm confused now because... 2 total, 1 used. How is that possible? It says I have 2 total iron, I have 1 used. I have 2 catapults and a swordsman. And when this catapult popped out, it did not reduce my iron. So what am I missing out on here? What am I not seeing? I'm confused. Alright, Babylon, it's a worker. I'm going to take this. We're close enough to... I don't know if that pisses off Babylon or not, but we're close enough to our cities to put it to use. And our scout. I'm just going to leave this guy right here, because it clears up a lot of kind of concerns with people coming behind us. Alright, Prophet, I need you to move. I appreciate it that you're, you know, that you love your religion and all that good stuff, but I need you to make some space. Let's check that area out. This spearman is a freaking mile away. Let's see how far up he is. He's way up in the tundra. Probably out of space to go. I could bring him back to Satsuma. I don't get this. I'm really confused why I can make another catapult. But, hey, I'm not complaining. So here's an interesting consideration. I could build a settler. This is too far away. I would really love to have this land. 6 iron, the Great Barrier Reefs, elephants, horses. It's crazy. But I think it's too far away. I think our next one would be over here. Problem with that is we don't pick up any happiness resources over here either. So it's like a city that is going to be a net loss when we put it down, happiness-wise. But Mount Kailash does give us 2, so it would only be a net loss of 2. That's not too bad. The question is there a military trait that would be big? 15% combat strength for melee units, which have another military unit in an adjacent tile. That's actually not bad, since we're going to be going to war here very soon. I don't really want to put down another city just yet, so we'll go with that. That's my thinking. I don't know. We'll see if it works out. Another warrior coming up. Okay, let's see what upgrades we have. We got amphibious, which would let us attack from the sea without penalty. Medic, all units. Not an ideal upgrade for a swordsman. I think we'll stick with drill. Drill 2. And then right here, I think I'm going to stick with the lumber mill here. We have plenty of mines to build, so I think the lumber mill actually turns out pretty decent in the long run once we get some more upgrades and things like that. So, whoops, what did I just do? I just canceled something and I don't know what it was. Let's see. So, Osaka... I need to get some more trade routes up. That's for sure. Stoneworks, Coliseum for happiness. We got workshops. I don't really need that for them. Lighthouse. Lighthouse would give us a little more growth and a little more production. Only 1 of each. So nothing too great. And I'm not really seeing... Probably should put up a monument, to be honest. It does need a little more culture over here. So we'll do that. And I realize now that I'm losing the benefit of my Pantheon. Ah, that sucks. The production from our Pantheon on the fish tiles. I'm not really sure how to even keep that up. I think the only way would be is if I could found a religion of my own. Which kind of makes me feel like maybe I should have went for Mount Kalash. So many decisions. Golden Age. So we're bringing in 13 per turn. I am blown away by this iron situation. It's very confusing to me. Very confusing. I don't understand. I definitely have a number of units exceeding the amount I should be able to have, if I'm not mistaken. Let's keep farming this baby. What's going on here? Okay. I'm going to hold off on upgrading this. I think what I'm going to do is... I don't know. I'm going to try to pop out another catapult at the capital. And then we'll see about upgrading our melee units. Because, I don't know, very strange. I'm missing something about this iron, and I'm not sure what it is. Alright, we're going to ship this swordsman back over the little gap of water, I guess. What would you call this? A sea or a? It's almost like the Mediterranean. Land on three sides, an inlet, maybe. I'm not sure. Satsuma has finished the library. Let's see. This is where I was saying it would be nice to have a stables. Granary makes a lot of sense. Again, this is going to be more of a science city over there. Can't reach. Can't go around the outside. I'm going to bring this trireme back over. It can kind of help escort units, maybe. I don't expect the enemy to have many naval units. But it'd be nice to have at least something that can kind of fight back. Yeah, we're definitely going to go for Palanque. Problem is that stinking jungle is going to make it kind of difficult. Let's actually see if we can scout a little bit over there. Not sure what kind of view we'll be able to get with our units. We could actually go... We could ship across and land on that side over there, north of their city, and hit from two sides. Probably not a bad idea. Because there's only 4 tiles, really, that are adjacent. And since the jungle's there, it's going to make it hard to shoot over it with our catapults. That's going to make it rough. Oh, our spearmen taking damage. Trying to think if there's any benefit to having open on here. I think we'll stick with barrage. Ooh, it's gonna be close for our spearman. I don't know. We might lose him. I'll put 1 in open just to have it. It could come into play, to be honest. Pasture right there. That looks pretty good. This city's actually gonna have good production. It's going to be a good, Satsuma's going to be a good kind of like mixed city, I guess. Alright, we're going to build another catapult over here. Catapult 4 turns. Steel in 2. And then we're going to see if we can upgrade our swordsman to samurai. Okay, and Osaka just finished the monument already. That was really quick. Man, I wonder if I should be going for this for a religion. Are there any religions open? Let's see. I'm gonna hit all these buttons. It's gonna be very annoying. I apologize. What the heck? Where is the religion at? F3? F4? F5? Okay. Maybe not. I'm pretty sure there's a religion advisor. What about this additional religion overview? Automatic. Could have sworn it. There was one world religions. Here we go. Oh, there's only one left. Ugh. I don't see it happening. Unfortunately. Our pantheon is going to die out. So I'm not even going to bother trying to get it. Stoneworks, walls, Coliseum, lighthouse, workshop. Ugh. I'm really trying to make the right decisions here. One, food from coast and ocean tiles. And one production from sea resources. Each source of fish worked by this. Oh, so would I get one food from the coast tile and one from the fish? So the fish would actually get a 5 food? And an additional production? That kind of sounds good, actually. Right, Tokyo? I don't know. I'm at a loss here. Oh my god. So catapults don't take iron anymore, and that's why. Okay. Huh. In Gods and Kings, I'm almost certain catapults required iron. That is why I was confused. Interesting. Okay. Now we're in business. Okay, so we can get a couple samurais out. That's exciting. That makes a lot more sense to me. I thought it was a little restrictive having catapults take iron. Vatican. Alright, who built the Great Wall? Looks like Gandhi built Chichen Itza. And Great Wall was built in a faraway land. I'm not sure who we haven't met yet. So let's look at this city, Palenque. It scares me a little bit that our catapults are going to be in melee range. But the only... Actually, what we could do... We ship across to the north side. We come along their border to that Truffles. And then we move southeast of the Truffles. And we should be able to hit it from there with a catapult. And also from the tile left of the marble. So we could get 2 catapults hitting the city. And then the 4 tiles adjacent could be filled with... Oh, even better yet. All these tiles north of the city we could bombard from. That's what we're going to do. We'll move in with the military units. Take up the adjacent tiles. Hopefully they'll soak up the fire from the capital. I like it. Let's go ahead and just start shipping over there. What are you doing? Okay. Actually, we could send an archer over there, too. And then this guy... He's going to be a little late to the party, unfortunately. And there's our worker. Oh, he survived. Do we win this or do we lose? It's a stalemate. Oh. Damn. I thought we would win that, being attacking. I thought that was in our advantage, but apparently not. That's okay. I'm alright with that. We lost a unit. It's kind of dumb, but really... I'm okay with losing the Spearman. There's steel. Okay, we got the armory. We can't build that. We're not going to be able to build that quick enough. Pop that unit there. So what we'll do is look at... Alright, what are you doing? Let's see, this worker's going over to the capital. This one's going to go here and build our farm. And then this bowman's got to come down. That's going to take forever to get there. So... I can build one more... melee unit. Damn, these Things are slow. Okay. This swordsman has 2 upgrades already. So is this warrior. And that one only has 1. So this guy and this one over here will be our samurai, I think. Makes the most sense. We'll upgrade the other ones to whatever we can upgrade it to. Looks good to me. Sounds good. I don't know. I could be wrong. And let's get this horseback riding, because we do have a fair amount of pastures to take advantage of that production bonus. Things are moving along. I think by the next episode we'll be, well, for certain we'll be going to war with Maya. If not this episode. It might happen. Swordsman. Yeah, let's do it. Okay, so that used up our last iron. So here's the question. We cannot. I was wondering if we could then upgrade the other warriors to spearmen, but apparently not. Oh, God. It would be a terrible tragedy if we lost units to barbarian ships at this point. Ramesses got the Oracle. Now it's the world that is protecting Cahokia. Okay. Fair enough. Much? Okay, 1 gold per turn. Freaking horses. Alright, here we go. We got... Ugh. Not ideal. Okay. Works out. Wow, I'm kind of blown away that I didn't realize. I didn't realize that, catapults don't use iron anymore. Get our general over there, too. It's probably not a bad idea. Oh, there's our samurai, baby. Let's check them out. They're kind of facing the wrong way. But samurai are so damn cool. Love them. Alright, so we're kind of backfilling text now, looks like. Trebuchets. 12 turns. Currency for markets. Probably not a terrible idea. Mint. I think we have a gold tile and some silver, for sure. And drama. Probably not a bad idea to get a little more culture in our cities. Not that it's a top priority at this point. But definitely won't hurt. Kyoto. I don't want to go too light on units without realizing it. We can get spearmen, I guess. For kind of a cheap swordsman, I guess. Not as strong, obviously. This city is growing slower than I would like to see it grow, which is unfortunate. And I'm not sure what to put on these hills, the riverside tiles next to Kyoto, but I guess we'll have to... I'm thinking farm is the only thing that really makes sense. I guess that barbarian trireme turned around. What the heck are we doing over here? Okay. I have this horrible ADD thing where I have to go all the way as far into the land there. Like, I could have moved to where it is now and saved myself 1 turn, 1 movement square, but I have a horrible thing where I have to go all the way. I have to go all the way, and then, I don't know. Whatever. You know, the only thing is, we don't have any melee units over to protect these catapults, which could be bad. Hopefully having melee units over on the kind of on their flank, on their right side, will force them to kind of keep units over there. That's what I'm hoping for. I should probably start roading this. It's a long walk. It's a long damn road, too, unfortunately. But I'm going to go ahead and do that. Alright, Tokyo. I do need to get these cargo ships up. I don't want to fall into that same problem I had last game where I forgot to replenish my my trade routes. And I've been running quite a long time without them. I think I have enough units in Tokyo. Really, units getting down there is going to be so slow anyway, with the exception of maybe horsemen. So let's do a caravan. I know cargo ships bring in more money, but I feel like a caravan will be safer for us at this point in the game. And I'm just, you know what, second thought, I'm gonna just road over there too. There's too many hills. I want that city to bring units into the battles, and it's not going to be able to do it if it doesn't have a road. So I'll probably go right along these hills so that it has a quick way of getting into this water over here also. Alright, this lighthouse is coming in. So let's see if I read this correctly. I did, okay. So, wow, lighthouses, 2 food. For every fishing boat. And they still have these atlas lists. Atlat list? That's such an odd word to me. Which are, there's nothing better about them over an archer except they are cheaper. So that should fare well for us. There's an atlat list. I don't know. Okay, I think we are close to doing this. You know, now that I think about it though, it makes a lot more sense to... Where this warrior is at, if I'm there, I can move to the Truffles tile in 1 turn, unless that atlat list stays there. Okay, alright. Catapults will move in on one turn. They'll be able to attack by turn 2. But I need to make sure something's there that will at least tempt the AI to attack instead of our catapults. That's what I'm hoping for. And I can't get over here. Dang it. Well. And our other stinking samurai is quite a ways away. A little worried about the city's safety, but I think we should be okay. Workshop. Stable isn't going to do anything for us hardly at all. Workshop gets us production and improves the stone tile a little bit. But again, this isn't really a production city. This stone works makes sense. It will get us some happiness and a little production. So I guess we'll go with that. Or we could build a cargo ship in fairly decent time. Yeah, let's do that. We're gonna do a caravan though. We're gonna keep it inland at this point, I think. And over here, aqueducts make a lot of sense to me. We don't have that fish tile yet for the lighthouse. Oh, the stables, right. Horses, sheep, and cattle. This is going to be the greatest stables of all time. Coliseum, Commissary. I want the city to be growing, so let's focus on the aqueduct. We'll worry about that other stuff later. Alright, let's do this. We're going to route over to there on the right side. They don't have a military presence, hardly at all, it seems like. Which is good for us. Problem is my units are so spread out too. I don't feel like we're ready to launch this attack. Gold per turn for truffles. You know what? We'll go ahead and take that. Babylon's kind of it's come to my attention. You have a large number of units near my borders. I request that you move. Our units are merely passing through the area. That's a lie. That is a lie. I'm sorry. Alright. Swordsman, or spearman getting up. Let's see. Alright, so we're gonna get this worker to kind of meet the other one halfway. They have no military units. They have warriors and atlatlists. I hope I'm pronouncing that right now. Ah. Wish I could at least upgrade this warrior, but what we can do with the warrior is put him in the middle between their two cities and hopefully kind of prevent them from shipping units back and forth. And with that opening, we have extra room to bombard their city. So that's a good thing for sure. At this point, let's see, it's gonna take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 turns for this catapult to get there. I think that's worth waiting. It'll give our other samurai time to get there also. So I'm feeling like about 5 turns, which will be the end of this episode, is when this is going to start. When shit is going to go down. Stables wouldn't be bad in the city. Lighthouse. I think that we have enough units right now. But I don't want to be complacent either, so I'll build another composite bowman. We'll have to I'm sure we're going to lose a couple units, so... Let's see, they got 2 atlatlists and 2 warriors. That gives us some sights. Okay. So there we go. I think that's the extent of their military. And the fact that they don't have any melee over on the left really works in our favor. Get him there. Okay. It's looking good. Feeling pretty confident about this. I don't plan on wiping them out. Just because I don't want the huge warmonger penalty that comes with that. Theology I don't think is going to do much for us. Physics. We'll go for currency just because I don't think we need trebuchets just yet. Holy crap. Yeah, we do have a ton of units coming in now. I can see why he's a little concerned. I can understand it. Ooh, okay, they just upgraded to a composite bowman. That's unfortunate. GPT from Gandhi ended. Okay, so we lost the trade. That's alright. Forget what the samurai bonus is, now that I think about it. Placed in longswordman, powerful as a swordsman, receives a shock 1 promotion. Success in combat with a samurai has an increased chance of generating great generals. Can build fishing boats without being consumed? What? So, okay, it's a good thing I upgraded drill because we got shock for free. Nice. Boy, I almost feel like we need to spring an attack here. Because they are getting some units up and running. 4 food to Kyoto. 5 gold to Hong Kong. I should probably feed gold, or food into my capital, but... Okay, actually, now that I look at this, we could probably do this a turn early. Because the catapult can land on that land tile next turn. Oh, I don't know. It's close. I wish I had more melee units down here. But I don't, so... Okay, I'm not sure. This could be interesting. Get a lighthouse in there. That looks good. Alexander, you know, I might join him eventually on that, but we're gonna say no for this turn. 25 gold, 5 gold per turn for citrus. We'll go ahead and accept that. That sounds pretty good. Oh, we established a trader out to Hong Kong. Oh man, I don't know. I'm a little nervous. Okay, they moved some units around, so let's see what we can do with that. Where did they move all their units? Take a look down there. Well, it seems that they kind of opened themselves up. You know what? I think we ought to go for it right now. Let's just make sure. Okay, I did read that right. Alright. We're doing it. Samurai can go into the woods. That'll give them some protection. I need that warrior to come in. Alright, let's do it.
My love king, and not dictate.
He can move all the way to there. Not too worried about stealing that worker. Start bombarding. Catapults roll in. Looks good. This one lands... Oh, wait. Can I... Oh, Alright. I wanted to move up to that worker tile, but that should be alright. I wish I had more melee units over there. They got just the 2 warriors, and I got a warrior and a samurai. I need to get that other samurai over there as soon as possible. Be interesting to see what they choose to bombard. Okay, they did hit the samurai. Samurai bombarded by city. Samurai bombarded by atlas. Okay, and they went and they attacked my warrior over here. That's awesome. That definitely benefits us. Alright, let's bomb this. Bring it down! Oh yeah, we're in good shape. We are in good shape. Pretty excited about that. That went a lot. That did a lot more damage than I expected. I was a little more worried than I should have been about that, I guess. Let's go ahead and weaken that warrior so our general's safe. And I'm hoping next turn, with our benefit of being full strength when we attack, we should be fine, even if that samurai's a little wounded. So, technology-wise, we got one more turn left. Trebuchet, Notre Dame. Notre Dame wouldn't be bad. And I do have that good production city. Food from farm and terrace. Let's do physics. Oh, yeah, this is going very well, I would say. Most well-fed people. Oh, wait, whoa. Cities, take that. Oh, yeah. It is over. Bye-bye, Capital. So I'm gonna go straight to... Wait, no. I was gonna say I'm gonna go straight to annexing it, but I think you have to wait for the rebellion or whatever it is. So puppeting it, if I understand correctly, is the way to go at the start. And let's go ahead and shoot him. Oh, I should just killed him. That's alright. Choose production in Kyoto. So I'm pretty much going to peel off of the war now. I now have 2 more iron. I'm not sure how. So I'm going to peel off of the war. and do a little infrastructure in our capital. 2 gold from city must have at least. Not too worried about that just yet. Workshop. I'm about to look at this. I'm just gonna click mint for now. It's been a long episode, so I don't want to drag it out anymore. But I think that's pretty much it for going to war with the Mayans. I'm not looking to wipe them out entirely. So they'll be enemies with us, I'm sure, forever, but, you know, we won't generate enormous unhappiness or distrust with our other AIs. And that's pretty much it. We'll do a little infrastructure, like I said. A little bit of growth. Probably put the city down, and then I think it's on to Thebes from there. I do have a fairly decent relationship with the Indians. So, and plus they're very friendly, so I'm not too worried about them. This is looking pretty good. I think that was a good pickup. Let's just take a quick look inside the city. We got a library, monastery, and Borobudur. Must be built in a holy city. 3 free missionaries. So, hey, with that boost in faith, maybe we'll get lucky and produce the last religion. But thanks for watching, guys. That's going to do it. Leave a like and a comment below. And if you haven't already, click the subscribe button. I will see you in the next episode.